how to search for a property in a particular region. So, if you are familiar, there are property searching, mainly two property searching websites here in Australia. One is realestate.com.au or domain.com.au. So you can choose either of them. Usually, when a property is advertised, both are paid services for someone to advertise their property. So the real estate agent or the vendor agent usually puts the properties on both realestate.com.au and domain.com.au. But there are certain instances where the property or the real estate agent chooses either realestate.com.au or domain. But in most of the cases, it's either both. It is said that realestate.com.au might have a bit more properties than domain.com.au, but there are instances where real estate agents only put it on domain.com.au. So it's a good idea to search both and see if there are any extra properties in either of these websites. So for today's reference, I'm looking at realestate.com. So if you type in realestate.com.au, you get this particular page, and you can see a couple of tabs here: buy, rent, sold, address, and agents. If you want to look up all the agents in that area, for example, if you want to sell, then that's a good idea. You put in the agent and type in the address. You'll get all the agents working in that particular region that you're looking for. Going back, if if you're planning to rent or you want to look around to see what is the situation in that particular region in terms of buying a property, what are the properties getting sold for, you get a better idea of what the market situation is, um, by looking at the sold section rather than going to the property buying section, because property buying section is where people are asking a particular price for a property, but that is not the possibly the exact worth of that property. So for you get a better idea of that particular suburb, sold section is very good, which is actually a proof that this is what a property is selling for in that particular region. But it's very important to understand that not all properties in every street are equal. Every street have their own appeal. Every area within the suburb have got a different price tag to it. So there are certain factors that bring the property prices up, and there are certain factors that bring the property prices down in a particular street or in a particular region within the suburb. So but sold can give you a rough estimate idea of how the suburb is performing, but that is not a conclusive uh, figure. Anyway, if you're planning to buy a property, you click on tab. You, for example, I am looking at somewhere in the southeast of Melbourne. Okay, now I want to look into many region. Southeast of Melbourne is a big area, and you are also open to areas that are a little bit outside of Southeast Melbourne. So you can click on this button called including the surrounding areas. Now you have a filter button where you can actually choose what you're looking for. You can go for a house, or if you're looking more towards the city and you know that you can't afford an independent house, you're looking for an apartment, you can click that. In this instance, I'm just clicking a house, and I'm going to look at a budget. You don't need to bother about minimum. For example, your maximum budget is 100,000, and you want a minimum of 3 bedroom, and you want a minimum of 2 bathrooms, and you want a minimum of one car, and Yeah, you're happy with 400 square land. You're not looking at a new property, so or house land package, but you're looking at something established. You can click on that, and there are certain other features that you can click on, which will actually bring down the search, and it will not show you as many properties. Um, because, for example, if you don't have aircon, you can always fix in an aircon. If there is no eating, you can put in a eating. If you're getting property for a good deal, if there is no solar, you can add it on. So when you click that, then it will show up only properties that has got solar in it, and you will miss out on so many other properties. So leave it as is. If you have any particular accessibility requirement, you can do that. Again, keywords. If you type in any particular keywords, not necessary that the estate agent has described that in the descriptions. So even though you wanting certain features and you're putting the keywords, if it is not directly mentioned in the description, then you might be missing out. And when you put in keywords, the search will again be limited to properties that have exactly got those keywords in their description. So it's better to leave it blank. Now you have a sale method. I will go for all methods, which will show you selling something that is also going for auctions. Now there's another section called exclude the properties under contract. This section will exclude all the properties that has already been offered and is under contract or contract review. Contract has been exchanged, and it will show up until it is completely settled. You can include them, you can leave it blank, or if you exclude them, you will be shown only properties that are currently available for sale. Now, once you have done all these ticks and balances, you check and give it a search. Now, you can see that properties are coming up. There are almost 705 properties that you can have a look. Now, you can see when I put Southeast Melbourne, you are now going to see properties from Cranbourne West, Cranbourne North, Officer, Pakenham, Clayton South, Alum, Berwick, Kuvirap. So it's a big area. Now you know that it's going too much far away because you have now including the surrounding areas. So Kuvirap is a bit far away from the southeast Melbourne. So if you want to exclude areas that are too far away, you can untick the surrounding area tag and then search. Now you have still you've got 704 properties. Um, so that means it did not have too many surrounding ones. Okay, now it's all over the place again. Cranbourne West, Cranbourne East, Pakenham. Now you know there are 704 properties on sale within your match criteria. Now you have a choice of bringing the search down. You can now go back to the tab, and instead of putting that, you have option of typing in the individual suburbs that you're looking at. Like, you're happy for Cranbourne's or Cranbourne West, Cranbourne East, North, South. You're happy at South Dandenong. You're happy at Berwick, Narren. You can type in all of them. Or the very good other option that you can do is go into the map. There's a tab here called the map. You can do that, and here you are getting the old map here, so you can actually look into the areas that are coming up and then go into the particular areas and then search. For example, you're happy to be buying near Cranbourne North because there is a Gibson highway, or you're happy to buy near Linders and Lynbrook because you've got a M780 highway on the other side, or you want to buy close to M1 so that you can exit into the M1 and go to the city. So you're happy to buy somewhere near Narrenwarren or Berwick. So in this situation, map comes very handy. You can also see the schools that are close by, universities, so you can choose where you want to buy or click. The other good thing about doing this is you can simultaneously open up the Google Map and zoom out and zoom in and compare the region with the realestate.com maps, and then choose a property. For example, now you want to buy something close to Dandenong, you can see the properties are available in this particular region. When you zoom out, the whole of Australia will come up and you'll have choices everywhere. Now you zoom in, you can actually get all those searches coming up. So for example, we're going to Springvale. It's 820, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Yeah, that looks all right. You can look at the pictures just like that. Or you want to move further away and see how things looks. Narren is 1 million. Berwick is 990. Yeah, you can click on them, or you click on the ad. It'll open up a new tab, and the new tab will show you the property. So this is how you can search a property in a particular location and then alter this filters accordingly. So you know that you have a 1 million budget, and you have almost 400 properties that had shown up. Now let me put, you can either bring down the budget to see if you're getting 3 bedrooms, or for 1 million, let's say I need a, well, let's try for a 4 bedroom and 2 car space, if that's a good option. And you search. Now the number of properties has gone down. Yeah, particularly this region, it's gone down. So now you can choose from within the seat. You get 4 bedrooms for a budget in Clyde North. Narren Warren, you've got 960. So this is how you can do a proper property search, and then decide where exactly you want to buy. As I mentioned before, uh, these are asking prices, and they're not necessarily the prices that it has been sold for. For that, again, you can go to the sold section, and in a particular area, you can search for a 4 bedroomer, 2 bathroom, sold within. There's a section called sold within the last 6 months, and then you're looking for a property size at least 400 to 500 squares, and your maximum budget is around 1 million, just like before, and you're looking for a house now, and 2 car space. Now you search again. You can use the same map to see when was the property sold, how much was it sold. So for example, you're looking around Elcrest, Hillcrest School, or you looking some Tulallan primary school. You click, you look for properties around, click on them. 765 4 bedroom, and you click on that to see the land size. Now you already put a filter of 500 squares, so it's mostly 500 square lands, and it is being sold for 765. So that's the price of property within that area. And you can see you have bigger houses, and you can see when it was sold. So this is a very helpful way of searching for properties within your area. St. Francis Xavier College, Berry campus. Look around, look around, look around. You want it close to M1. Yeah, there are properties there around M1. You want to look it close to the exit. I'm there. As I said, you can always simultaneously look at Google Maps and then find out a good location. Hopefully, this was helpful. If you have any questions, please do message me or ask me. Thank you.